Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Fights through the tackler.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it for a big gain. He stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
A new set of downs after that completion. They'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Will he score here? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's got it inside the 15. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, and he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff heading left. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Defense not pressing this time. And they hand it off to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Big throw complete to the tight end. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Receiver makes the catch, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Handoff to the right side. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Oregon. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 40 to make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call on that screen play.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he will not get there. The gamble doesn't work. They still trail by a point. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. To start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A quick throw out left, complete. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun, trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. It's a run. Running back's got it. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught on the outside. It's Murphy. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Looking right, this one caught. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver on an end around. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Just ran away from the defense.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. The Oregon offense is back out on the field. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab made by the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll give it to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down inside their own 40. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Now, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on 4th down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it. Enough for a first down. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Across the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Quarterback still eluding the pressure. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaking tackles. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Important second down play coming up. Caught quickly. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Ducks will crank up the tempo.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because it can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Oh, here comes the reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
The offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback drops back. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll just get rid of it. Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete as he just threw his receiver that time. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Press coverage now from the secondary. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh. gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He pulls it in for a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Touchdown, Ducks. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he slings this pass over the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Sack sets up 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final 4th. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's escaping the pocket now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's caught downfield. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. And they'll give it to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They could use some yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try would be from 54. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here's a target, and it's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the 4th quarter. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, I tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play.
Timeout, LSU.
The uprights. This is it.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. First down, we're going to throw the football. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.